Scene script. Have you ever wondered how humans have come to be the way we are today? Could Darwin's theory of evolution hold the answers we seek about ourselves? Welcome, seekers of knowledge, to a journey that will take us back millions of years, to the very roots of our existence. This is not merely a tale of bones and stones, but the grand narrative of humanity itself, an intricate tapestry woven over eons. Today, we are going to embark on an exploration of one of the most fascinating puzzles of science: human evolution. In our quest to understand ourselves, one name reverberates through the annals of history: Charles Darwin, a man whose ideas have shaped our understanding of the natural world. Darwin, a 19th century naturalist, embarked on a 5-year voyage around the world, which led him to formulate the theory of evolution by natural selection. This theory, born from meticulous observation and profound insight, proposed a revolutionary idea: that all species evolve over time from common ancestors through a process known as natural selection. It suggested that the diversity and complexity of life on Earth were not the product of divine design, but the result of countless small variations accumulating over vast stretches of time. But what does this mean for us, for humans, the curious creatures with a knack for asking big questions? How does this theory help us unravel the enigma of our own evolution? Well, according to Darwin, we are not exceptions to the rule. We, too, are part of this grand unfolding spectacle of life, shaped by the same forces that have sculpted everything from the smallest microbe to the largest whale. This idea, at once humbling and exhilarating, has sparked countless debates and fueled our fascination with our own story. It has set the stage for a journey of discovery that has taken us to the farthest corners of the globe and the deepest recesses of our genetic code. So, are you ready to delve into the intriguing world of human evolution? Are you prepared to explore how Darwin's theory might hold the keys to understanding our past, our present, and perhaps even our future? Join us as we delve deeper into Darwin's theory to uncover its relevance to human evolution. Darwin's theory, in its essence, is surprisingly simple. It's all about survival and adaptation. Let's break it down. Imagine you're in a forest with a bunch of squirrels. Some of these squirrels are fast, others are slow. When a predator comes along, like a hawk, who's going to get caught first? That's right, the slower squirrels. The fast ones survive to pass on their speedy genes to the next generation. This is a basic example of natural selection at work. Natural selection is the process where organisms better adapted to their environment tend to survive and produce more offspring. The phrase survival of the fittest is often associated with this idea. But it's important to note that fittest doesn't necessarily mean the strongest or the fastest. It refers to the organisms that fit best into their environment. Now let's take it a step further. Over time, these changes accumulate and species evolve. For instance, imagine a population of beetles. Some are green and some are brown. In a green leafy environment, the green beetles are less likely to be spotted by predators, allowing them to survive and reproduce more. Over generations, the population may become predominantly green. This is evolution in action. Darwin's theory also introduces the concept of common descent. This means that all life forms share a common ancestor. Just as children inherit traits from their parents, species inherit characteristics from their ancestral species. It's like a big family tree, but for all life on Earth. However, it's crucial to remember that evolution is not a ladder with humans at the top. It's more like a bush with branches going off in all directions. Some branches may be longer or shorter, but no single branch is superior than the others. So, in a nutshell, that's Darwin's theory, a process of continuous adaptation and survival. You might be wondering, how does this theory apply to us humans? Well, Darwin's theory of evolution through natural selection is not just a story about the survival of the fittest in the wild. It's also a story about us, humans. It tells us how we've evolved over millions of years and adapted to our surroundings to become the complex beings we are today. Consider our ancestors, the early hominids. They were a lot different from us, with their hunched posture and hairy bodies. But as they started walking upright, their hands were freed up for other tasks. This allowed them to use tools, which in turn sparked the development of higher cognitive functions, such as problem solving and planning. Over time, these traits were passed on to future generations. This is Darwin's theory of natural selection in action. Or take the example of our appendix. This small, seemingly useless organ was once a part of our digestive system, helping our ancestors break down tough plant matter. However, as our diets changed over time, the appendix lost its original function. Yet it still remains as a vestigial structure in our bodies, a remnant of our evolutionary past. And it's not just about physical traits. Darwin's theory also helps explain our social and cultural evolution. For instance, why do we live in communities? Why do we have languages, arts, and religions? It's because these cultural traits have helped us survive and thrive as a species. In essence, Darwin's theory provides a framework to understand the complex tapestry of human evolution. It's a journey that began millions of years ago and is still ongoing. We're not the end product of evolution, but a work in progress. Every aspect of our lives, from our physical traits to our mental abilities and our social behaviors, is shaped by the forces of evolution. Darwin's theory, therefore, is not just about animals in the wild, but about us too. As with any major theory, Darwin's theory of evolution has had its share of controversies and misconceptions. It's time to clear the fog and debunk a few of these myths. Some folks believe that Darwin's theory suggests we evolved directly from monkeys. This isn't accurate. Rather, the theory posits that humans and monkeys share a common ancestor, and our evolutionary paths diverged millions of years ago. We are, in essence, distant cousins, not direct descendants. Then there's the misconception that evolution means survival of the fittest, in the sense of the strongest or the most aggressive. In reality, fittest in the context of evolution refers to those best adapted to their environment. It's not about brute strength, but rather about the ability to survive and reproduce in a specific environment. Another prevalent misconception is that evolution is a linear process, with species improving or progressing over time. However, evolution is not about progress. It's about adaptation. It doesn't mean that every change is an improvement, but rather that changes occur that allow a species to better survive in its environment. There's also the controversy surrounding evolution and religion. Some argue that accepting evolution means rejecting religious beliefs, but many religious individuals and groups see no conflict between their faith and the acceptance of evolution as a scientific fact. It's crucial to note that science and religion answer different kinds of questions, one about the natural world, the other about meaning and moral values. Finally, it's essential to remember that while Darwin's theory was revolutionary and groundbreaking, it isn't a static concept. It has been refined and expanded upon over the past century and a half, with ongoing research and discoveries providing further evidence and nuances to our understanding of evolution. Despite these controversies, the scientific community largely agrees on the validity of Darwin's theory. It's a testament to the robustness of this theory that continues to shape our understanding of the natural world around us. So what can we take away from our exploration of Darwin's theory and its relevance to humans? To begin with, we've unraveled the essence of Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection. It's a concept that fundamentally shifts our perspective on the world. It suggests that species, including humans, aren't static, but are constantly evolving, shaped by the unyielding forces of nature. We've also delved into how this theory applies to us, Homo sapiens. The concept of natural selection has opened our eyes to the fact that we're not the end result of evolution, but merely a part of its ongoing journey. We've seen that our existence, our traits, our behaviors are all products of countless generations of adaptation and survival. One of the most profound implications of Darwin's theory is its impact on our understanding of our place in the natural world. It paints a picture of interconnectedness and continuity, suggesting that we're not separate from nature, but a part of it. We're not above other life forms, but rather we're kin, sharing common ancestors and shaped by the same evolutionary forces. However, as we've seen, Darwin's theory is not without controversy. Misconceptions and misunderstandings have led to debates and disagreements. Yet, these controversies don't diminish the theory's significance. Instead, they highlight the importance of scientific dialogue, critical thinking, and the pursuit of knowledge. In conclusion, Darwin's theory is more than just a scientific concept. It's a lens through which we can view and understand our world. It has challenged and expanded our perception of ourselves and our relationship with the natural world. It's a reminder that we are a part of an intricate, dynamic, and beautiful tapestry of life, continuously woven by the threads of evolution. As we continue to evolve, so does our understanding of ourselves, guided by theories like Darwin's that offer us a glimpse into the intricate tapestry of life.